It's your boy, the chosen one with the golden tongue, C Nashti, and I'm back right here, right now, with another video. And this video is about the war of the minds, people. The war in the mind. Some people are not aware that the external war that they see going on, maybe national, or the war going on and even inside your local town, the war going on inside your house, the war going on between you and your relationship or your significant other, that war originates internally. Anything external originates internally. The division between self and your soul, self and mind, is causing the division that you see outside of you. And once you are aware of that, progress is able to be made. You're able to make changes, within self, and you can see the changes, and you can have tangible changes in your life once you're aware that the war is in the mind. It's you versus you. It's the paradox that drives all mankind. People, it's you versus you out here. Anytime you had a thought in your mind or a goal that you wanted to achieve, probably the first person that told you you can't do it was that other side of you in your mind. You. As soon as the idea came up, oh, I could do this. What came up after that? Probably, oh, I can't do it because I don't have this. I can't do it because, It's the war in the mind is you versus you, people. Self-sabotage. It's really just self-sabotage. And that's the worst thing. Some people out here really blaming the devil. Let me tell you a little story. Tell you a little quick story. Please, just stick around. One day there was a devil crying on a bench. Devil's crying. A bench like this. Little girl came up to the devil and said, "Hey, Mister, why are you crying?" Devil said, "Because everybody out here is blaming everything on me. And they don't blame anything on themselves." You get it, people? Self-sabotage is when you're self-sabotaging yourself from your own goals, from your own wishes, your manifestations you want to acquire. Self-sabotage, people. Make sure you erase that out your life. Make sure you get in balance with self. Get in tune with self, in the same frequency with self. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibrations. And if you have the wrong vibration on one side of you and the wrong frequency on the other side, your whole circadian rhythm is circadian rhythm is thrown off. People, you got to balance self. You got to balance mind. You got to balance body. Because they all got a conscience of their own. And that's why you're getting a million thoughts a day. You can't even, you're overthinking all day. Overthinking. Nah, you gotta get focused on one thing. The goal. Don't worry about these women. Don't worry about these men. Just worry about self. Because the division starts right there. And once you balance yourself, you'll be able to do what you want, go where you want, be with who you want, do whatever you want. And you won't care what anybody says about it. You won't care how anybody feels about it. That's what I did. And that's what I had to do, was get myself balanced. Because I was all over the place. Heart was all over here. Root was all over here. Gut was all over here, you know? You got to get balance with self. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop being hard on yourself, man. Don't aim for perfect. Just aim for okay. Huh? God don't care about straight A's. God told me you could get a D and still get your diploma. D is for diploma. Huh? People, stop self-sabotaging yourself. Find self. It's usually out in nature. Huh? It's usually out in the good vegetables and fruits, you know? It's usually out in the gym, you know? That's where they be at. And that's where I be at. You feel me? Nature, gym, myself, in my mind. People are running from their own heads, people. I'm not running from my mind. I deep dive in my mind every night. And I have conversations with God every night. Feel me? God's my best friend. Because I found myself. And I've never been happier. And you could be happy too, you know? And even if you sad or upset right now because you're not getting what you want in life, good. That's the best point to be at. Because you could use that energy and then you could turn lead into gold. Feel me? You at the best part in life right now. Is when nothing is going your way. Nobody wants to hear you. Nobody wants to hear you out. Nobody wants to hang out with you. Things are confusing. That's the best time to find self, because that's when self is calling. Self is calling. So don't just, you see the caller ID. Don't just walk by the phone. Pick it up. Self-sabotage, man. Kick that shit in the ass. And get up off your ass. And do something. Because the littlest change makes a difference every day. One love.